Welcome back to Chapter 5, Brain and Cognitive Function Continued, but we're going to continue, instead of looking at some of the normal aspects, looking at some of the pathology that can occur. Now here's where we can kind of expand what we've just talked about, because while we were mentioning Alzheimer's disease, turns out that many of the neurodegenerative disorders actually are associated with similar pathology, predominantly the formation of what are called protein aggregates. And so we talk about different diseases such as Alzheimer's disease, which we were just looking at, Parkinson's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, prion diseases, and various polyglutamine disorders, including things like Huntington's disease and various spinocerebellar ataxias. Now, as we talk about this concept, one that's extremely important, it's called autophagy. It's a major degradation pathway for intracytosolic aggregate-prone proteins, meaning ones that can cause these neurodegenerative problems. And these happen to be, unfortunately, ones that especially are associated with neurodegeneration. Now, as we look at this particular concept, the idea here is fairly straightforward. These particular proteins are constantly being manufactured and produced in the brain and the central nervous system. That's okay, that's normal. We need those particular proteins. The challenge comes in is that these proteins also are going to be recycled, or at least they're supposed to be recycled at a certain point in time. When there starts to become a breakdown in this recycling process, now we can start getting an accumulation of these particular proteins. They're abnormal, they're mutant as it's called, and as they aggregate or clump together, they become insoluble, hard in effect, and now they can start interfering with the normal function within the brain tissue itself. So autophagy, the body's own normal reaction to clean out that kind of debris before it becomes a problem, that is what we're going to talk about and see if there's some ways that we can enhance that particular type of thing going on.